Hello everyone. Today, we're going to dive into a really big question. What is the real meaning of life? But we're not just going to talk about it in general, we're going to explore it from a Stoic perspective. So, what is Stoicism? Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that started over 2,000 years ago in Greece and Rome. It was created by philosophers like Zeno of Citium, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Even though it's very old, Stoicism still has important lessons for us today. One of the biggest lessons it offers is how to understand the meaning of life. To the Stoics, the real meaning of life isn't about being rich, famous, or powerful. Instead, it's about living in harmony with nature and doing what's right. But what does that mean? First, let's talk about living in harmony with nature. Stoics believe that everything in the universe happens for a reason, even if we don't always understand it. They think that our lives are part of a bigger picture, like pieces of a puzzle. Living in harmony with nature means accepting the world as it is and doing our best to fit into that big picture in a positive way. Imagine you're playing on a sports team. Sometimes, you might not like the position you're asked to play, or maybe the coach makes a decision you don't agree with. But instead of getting upset or quitting, you try your best to play your part because you understand that the team's success depends on everyone working together. That's kind of how the Stoics see life. We might not always get what we want, but if we do our best with what we have, we can find meaning and purpose. Now, let's move on to doing what's right, which the Stoics call virtue. For the Stoics, virtue is the most important thing in life. It's about being a good person, being honest, brave, fair, and wise. Stoics believe that if we focus on being virtuous, we will live a meaningful and fulfilling life, no matter what happens to us. One of the key ideas in Stoicism is that our happiness doesn't depend on what we have, but on how we act. For example, imagine you studied really hard for a test, but when you get the results, you didn't do as well as you hoped. It's easy to feel disappointed, but a Stoic would say that the real success is in the effort you put in, not just the result. If you acted with honesty, trying your best, then you've already succeeded in a Stoic sense. The Stoics also believe that the meaning of life involves helping others. They teach that we're all part of the same human family, and it's our duty to be kind and supportive to one another. Just like how a tree shares its shade with everyone who passes by, we should share our kindness, knowledge, and help with others. By doing this, we create a ripple effect of goodness in the world. Let's take a moment to think about this. Have you ever helped someone out? Maybe by sharing your lunch with a friend who forgot theirs, or by helping someone understand their homework. How did that make you feel? Probably pretty good, right? That's because helping others is a big part of what gives life meaning, according to Stoicism. When we act with kindness and try to make the world a better place, we're fulfilling our purpose in life. Another important part of the Stoic view on life is accepting things as they are. Life isn't always easy. There are times when things go wrong, people are unkind, or we face challenges that seem too big to handle. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond. Instead of getting angry or upset, Stoics try to stay calm and think about what they can do to make the best of the situation. Think about it this way: if you're playing a game and suddenly the rules change, you could get mad and quit, or you could adapt to the new rules and keep playing. The Stoics would choose to keep playing because they know that life is full of unexpected changes, and the key to finding meaning is in how we respond to those changes. Stoicism also reminds us to be thankful for what we have. It's easy to focus on what we don't have or what's going wrong in our lives, but Stoics encourage us to appreciate the good things we often take for granted. This might be our family, friends, health, or even just the fact that we woke up to a new day. By practicing gratitude, we can find more joy and meaning in our everyday lives. So, what does all this mean for you and me? It means that from a Stoic perspective, the real meaning of life isn't found in things like money, fame, or even always being happy. Instead, it's found in living according to our values, helping others, and accepting life's challenges with courage and wisdom. In practical terms, this could look like being honest, even when it's hard. It could mean doing your best in school, not because you want to impress others, but because you value learning and growing. It might involve being kind to someone who isn't kind to you, because you believe in the importance of treating others well. And it could mean facing your fears, not by avoiding them, but by dealing with them in a calm and thoughtful way. The Stoics teach us that life is a journey, and the meaning of life is something we create through our actions and attitudes. Every day, we have the opportunity to live with purpose by being the best version of ourselves, helping others, and finding peace in the things we can't control. To wrap it up, the Stoic perspective on the meaning of life is about living in harmony with nature, being virtuous, helping others, and accepting life's challenges with a calm and wise heart. It's about focusing on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and attitudes, and letting go of what we can't. By doing this, we can find deep and lasting meaning in our lives, no matter what comes our way. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see similar content, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I hope this exploration of Stoicism helps you think about the meaning of life in a new and inspiring way.